Hey y'all, what up? What is up? How y'all doing? Oh, it's been such a long time since I made a video. Oh my god. I almost forgot how my computer worked in this, so yeah, I think it's about time. So I got a lot of things to tell y'all, a lot of things to cover. Let me tell you the story that I want to tell y'all first, and then move onward to everything else if we have time. I don't know if I even want to do everything else right now. I might do it later. Anyway, so I go to this church on Thursday, right? I go to this church, and you know everything's pretty chill. They do know I'm a homosexual, so yeah, they do. If they don't, they need to just die, Anyway, they found out by going on my Facebook and seeing that I was in a relationship, and there were two people who stuck up for me. There were two people who loved me enough to stick up for me and be like, hey, just leave it alone. Leave it alone. That'll come. Just leave it alone. Well, there's this one guy who's there. He just feels that he is God's chosen. He is there for a mission, a purpose, to just make sure everybody knows you are going to hell. You are going straight to hell. And you know, I'm okay with hearing those kind of messages, but every once in a while, give me something uplifting. Give me something to make me feel like I'm just not wasting my time on this earth. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, last night he was speaking, and let me say this. If you get a message and it's from the Lord, don't feel ashamed to speak it. Don't feel ashamed. You shouldn't feel like after you speak it, you can't go around talking to everybody. You can't talk and speak to people, because if it's from the Lord, it's from the Lord, not from you. So you shouldn't really feel embarrassed about you saying it, because you were just his instrument. That I'm throwing that down now. The moment you start putting your feeling into it, what you think into it, then it becomes a problem, and then you obviously feel ashamed about what you spoke, because that was you, not the Lord. Throwing that up there, mister. Well, he, like, during the message, you know, he was talking. It's like in a small little circle group. It's a small little group. And anyway, he was speaking, he was talking, and I was like, you know, mostly talking about going to hell, but anyway, you know, I was like, I'm just gonna listen to him, whatever. And then he's like, let's talk about homosexuality for a minute. I'm like, okay. You know, I've heard this before. And it doesn't really change my outlook on things. I'm still going to be gay. I'm still going to be sucking on a dick at the end of the day. All I'm saying. Anyway, and he goes on this long tirade. I'm not going to really repeat it. I mean, I can, because he pretty much drilled into our heads. I can repeat it, but I'm not mostly because I don't want people to think that I believe that crap. My relationship with my God is my relationship with my God. Your relation can be your relation. What you feel, my convictions are not the same as your convictions. So that's all that is. So I'm not gonna repeat it because I don't believe it. Well, afterwards, no, not even afterwards. I'm still on this. He's talking beforehand. I told y'all, there are people who stuck up for me. He's gonna bring them into what he's preaching. He's gonna bring their words, bring them into it. Not like he doesn't do it tactlessly. He does it tactfully by not putting in names. But of course, everybody knew who the three people he was talking about were. So I mean, there was no need to be. If it was from the Lord, there was no need to be tactful. Just say it. Just say it. But anyway, yeah, I'm uncomfortable. Lord, I'm uncomfortable. Anyway, he brings them into the conversation. Like, he brings them into his, like, we can't say anything because he's talking right now. He's preaching. He's speaking. Whatever. I'm just gonna sit back and let him do his thing. Okay. Afterwards, he cuts off. And then I'm standing there with one of the other people, and we're talking. He walked by several different times, doesn't speak a word, doesn't even he looks at he looks, and when I look, he'll look away, like he never really saw me. And I'm thinking, you know, to be the type of person you are, you would speak to me afterwards, right? Yeah, afterwards you would talk and speak with me. But no, that's not him, apparently. Now that he's spoken too much, because he feels like he stepped over a line. If, in fact, that was the Lord speaking through you, to us, then there would be no need to be embarrassed. You could have talked to me afterwards. You could have talked to me after you'd done this message. And that's all I'm saying. There was no need to be rude and fake about it if that was the Lord talking. If it wasn't, then sir, you need to come back and apologize to the three of us. But that's that. That's my view on the whole situation. That if you have something and it's actually worth 2 cents, don't be afraid to say it. I'm not saying because a lot of people don't believe in the Lord. And that's totally fine. I'm not going to use this channel to produce holiness because that's not my prerogative. It's just to entertain and let you have fun watching my videos if you do have fun. But what I will say, if it's worth 2 cents, if it's important and if it's good for that you want to share some information, even if it's going to hurt somebody, say it. Because if it was for the good of the person, let's put it in this perspective. If you had a friend that was, I don't know, being a hookering out, slutting out, just sleeping with everybody, not even for cash, slut for not pay. Slut for free. Slut for free. If your friend was a slut for free, you would have no problem speaking to her on the situation and not feeling embarrassed by it. You say, hey, so and so, you could catch something. You don't. Not everybody's clean. You don't want to be walking around here with a baby. You just want to tell her some information. You want to tell her or him, because I know some guys, I know some sluts, I know some, but you want to give them the information that you have and be a good friend, other than them just running around doing any and everything. That's okay. That's totally fine. But if you want to be a bitch about it and you don't really feel the fact, and you walk up to them and you say things that you kind of feel uncomfortable with, and then you turn around and not ever speak to them again, that means it wasn't for the great. You didn't feel like it was your place to say that, and you just going up there to be this big badass that obviously you failed at. All I'm saying. Well, we gotta get off the soapbox. I'm done. I'm tired, y'all. It is early. Boyfriend woke me up. Oh, I got a new boyfriend. He's technically my fiance, but I got a new boyfriend. His name's Brian. Yeah. His name's Brian. He's a big redneck. Yeah. Ow. Oh, Lord, I'm so tired. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go back to bed. I'm not gonna lie. They woke me up. Everybody been texting me, waking me up. I'm tired, and this is getting really, 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 really long. So I'm about to dip. I'll make a new video. I'm actually thinking about doing a 3-part series in like 3 weeks about what I just talked about, kinda homosexuality, religion, and then bringing the two together. But don't worry, I'm not going to be bashing anything. At least I'll try not to. Some things about religion get on my last nerve. Almost like long videos. So I gotta go quit talking. Oh, but I just miss talking to the camera. Yeah. Alright, well, bye guys. Yeah, like I said, I'll make a new video next week probably. I don't know, I'll flip a coin or whatnot. If you have any suggestions on what kind I should do, if I should do religion first, if I should do homosexuality first, just leave a comment or whatnot. If you think it's dumb, leave another comment. I'll probably ignore that one, but just leave comments. Alright, bye.